Hi everyone, this is Evil Graham 93, and this is basically going to be my Halloween DVD update, if you like. Yeah, sorry, it's been a fair bit since I've done my last video, but I wanted to keep everything till like towards the end of October for Halloween. So, seeing as it's a nice weekend, I thought I'd do it in this video. So, before I start with the DVD update, got a couple of things to show you. That's horror related, Halloween. First off is this shirt, which is Boris Karloff Frankenstein shirt. Just couldn't resist buying it. It's great, I love the shirt. It's got to be one of my favourites now. And quickly move the camera because I also got a poster. I don't know whether you can see it in the background, of Bane from Dark Knight Rises. So yeah, that was pretty decent. Not really horror or Halloween related, but I just thought I'd show that. So yeah, it's a nice poster to have. Right, so starting with the DVDs, I've got to start with, like I normally do, with non-horrors first. Starting things off, we have the Kung Fu Panda collection. It's got both films in here, Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2. I couldn't resist getting this, really. This is one of my favourite cartoon films that's come out recently. I like the first one a lot more than the second one. Well, not a lot more, a little bit more. But the second one's still pretty good. Yeah, so that's Kung Fu Panda collection. Great films. Alright, so I've been in a bit of a martial arts craze at the moment as well, so I picked up a couple of martial arts films. So first we have Ip Man 1, or IP Man 1. This is a great film. It stars Donnie Yen, and it's basically about the story of Bruce Lee's mentor, Master Ip. The film's got two parts to it. You got Ip Man 1 and Ip Man 2. But this one, Ip Man, it's basically about Master Ip living in China. It's basically, you see all his life, and this is the part where Japan invades China, and yeah, he's basically rebelling against Japan, and it's got a great fight scene at the end with Master Ip and the Japanese general, who I can't remember his name. I think it's like Miura or something like that, General Miura. But it was a pretty good fight scene, nevertheless. So if you love martial arts films, definitely check out Ip Man. And like I said before, it's got two parts, and there's Ip Man 2. And this part of the story basically follows Ip Man after he's gone to Hong Kong. He's teaching a school there with a load of other masters, martial arts masters. Again, it stars Donnie Yen as Ip Man, and you also got Sammo Hung, who plays another one of the martial arts masters. And basically, the main story of this one is actually the British when they went to China, and thinking that and when we thought we could bully them around, basically. And its end fight scene was with a boxer called Twister. So yeah, it was not bad, but I still prefer the first one a lot more. So that's Ip Man 2. Now, this next film is probably one of my favourite action films that I picked up in this update, and it's Warrior King with Tony Jaa. I was looking for this one for a long time, but I knew it under the name The Protector. I couldn't resist picking this up, but after watching the Ong Bak films, and I have to say this is a lot better than Ong Bak even. Sorry, I've got a cold coming, and I'm all bunged up. So yeah, it's just a great film, great martial arts film, loads of action in it. I have to say that last fight scene is something special. I did really enjoy this film quite a lot, so I highly recommend Warrior King. I might even do a separate review on this. So next one is Wrath of the Titans. sequel to Clash of the Titans that came out not long ago. Stars Sam Worthington in it again, along with Liam Neeson, Ralph Fiennes. It's also got in it Bill Nighy and Rosamund Pike. Yeah, it was alright. I watched this in cinemas, and after that, I think I prefer Clash of the Titans, but this was still pretty good. The one thing I did pick up on was there's not a lot of monster fights in this compared to Clash of the Titans. Like, the fights in that with the monsters were a little bit more action packed, and these ones seems a little bit rushed in Wrath of the Titans, but it's still pretty good nevertheless. So that was Wrath. Next is Prometheus. Everyone knows Prometheus, really. It's the prequel to Alien, and I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. Myself, I think it was pretty good, to be honest. I did enjoy it, but I couldn't help but thinking some bits would need to be a little explained a little bit more. Yeah, that's all I've got to say on it, really. I did enjoy it, but I was lost in some bits. I didn't really know what to think, so I'll probably need to watch it again. But yeah, from what I saw, it was pretty good. These next three, I didn't know whether to put them in action or horror, so I just put them in between the two. So first one is Kill Bill 1. Yeah, it is action, but it's also got loads of blood and gore in it, like for horror as well. So I didn't really know what category to put them in. But, this is really one of the only films that I like of Tarantino's, to be honest. Yeah, everyone knows Kill Bill anyway. It's a bit of a cult classic now, but this first one's great. I love the first one, especially the end fight scene with the Crazy 88 and Oren Ishii, played by Lucy Liu. Yeah, it was a great film. Everyone knows Kill Bill anyway. Then Kill Bill 2, which I didn't really like, to be honest. Quite a lot of the action from the first film was missed out in part 2. I don't know why. I think they could have done a lot more with Bud, to be honest, and with his character played by Michael Madsen, I believe. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but I still prefer the first one a lot more. Right, and this next one is Love Never Dies, and it's Andrew Lloyd Webber's sequel to Phantom of the Opera. So yeah, I've been interested in getting this a long time, watching this, and I don't know, I read a lot of mixed reviews. Some people said it was really good, and some people said it was really bad. Me, I'm kind of in the middle. I know it's not as good as Phantom of the Opera, but I did quite like it. It's basically the Phantom story, like after all the business in the Phantom of the Opera, so it's definitely worth a watch. So right, that's got to be the end of part 1, because this video is getting on a little bit. Part 2 is all going to be horror, so see you in part 2.